Hey, Blender Bob here. I got a quick one for you. It's a better way to view your renders in Blender. Alright, so you have an incredible animation like this and now you want to see what it looks like. So you're going to do a viewport render. So you're going to view render viewport animation. In my case, it looks darker because I'm working in ACES and the viewport doesn't support ACES properly because it's not officially implemented into Blender. So I go view animation here so I can see it, and now it's even much darker. So not really good. Okay. So here's a solution for you. We are going to change the viewer for our animation. So you go into preferences here, and here you change it to DGV. So you need to install it first. It's free, link is in the description. So now if I go view animation, suddenly you will get a much different result. Okay, so it's darker, you're gonna say no, it's the same thing. But here you can go into color space. It supports a lot of tools, but you have this one here, color spaces, and you can tell it what you want. So this is a play blast on the screen. So what I want, just the Nuke default, and I already get something that works. Now it's different if I do a real render animation, because when you do a viewport animation, it's just like taking screen grabs from the screen. Now I'm doing a real render in ACES in EXR. So this is what it's supposed to look like. I will revert to the original system just to show you the difference. So I will go back in my preferences and go back to internal. Now if I go view animation, it looks too dark, so that's not good. Okay, so let's go back to the preferences and change the player again. So preferences here, I will change it back to DJV, that thing here. So now if I do my playback, it's a little bit too bright actually in this case, so it should be a little bit darker. And I will go into my image and change the color space, and I will tell it now I'm in ACES, and suddenly, hey, it works. So you have different settings you can play with. I will extend this so you can see your display. You want it in ACES, but you want to view in sRGB. And for every image, you can say what display you want. So OpenEXR, I want ACES CG. That's what I want. Now you may think, yeah, but I don't use ACES and I don't have these color issues and everything. It doesn't matter. It's a very, very good player, and you can use it even if you render in PNG or JPEG or whatever format you use. It's still going to support it. It's very nice. And I even made it as my default image viewer in Windows, so that if I want to look at a sequence, I can just double click on the first frame. It's going to automatically detect the entire sequence and I can see it right away. It's really cool. Give it a shot. It's free. Link is in the description.